episode 57 of the Fit Pro podcast. Welcome back to the Fit Pro podcast, listeners. I am your host, Marvin Fayers, and today's episode is episode 57. I really hope you're having a great festive season. We are in December, only a few more days till Christmas. Hopefully you get all the presents that you want. Hopefully I get those too. My girlfriend, my family know what I want, and I don't want a lot, guys. All I want is for Christmas is subscribers. So if you are a fan of the Fit Pro podcast and you've been listening to us on the website fitpropodcast.com for a while, look, it's quite easy to become a subscriber. Just head to iTunes and click subscribe. Search the Fit Pro podcast and click subscribe, and you can be an honorary member of the Fit Pro podcast team, and you have the honor of listening to the podcast. It sounds way too good to be true, guys, but trust me, it is very true. You get to be a subscriber to the Fit Pro podcast of one easy fee of clicking the subscribe button. Now that I've got that out of the way, guys, look, today's episode is quite close to my heart, because I got the inspiration from my puppy. So I picked up a puppy on the weekend, on Saturday, and he's a Great Dane cross with a Labrador, so he's massive. If you guys have a Great Dane cross with a Labrador, I'd love to see the pictures at Fit Pro Podcast on Twitter. Let me know. But guys, this episode is called 6 Things I Learned from My Puppy. I'll say it again, 6 things I learned from my puppy. And I believe everybody can learn something from every species, every person on this earth. You can learn things from anybody, guys. They may not be positive every time, but they're all learnings. My father always said it. Whether it's good or bad, it's all learning. So you can take positives from every situation. It's very easy to take negatives, but it's quite hard to take positives. So make sure in your day-to-day lives you're taking learnings from every situation. Now, 6 things I learned from a puppy. We're going to start with number 1. Be wildly curious. I'm going to let that fester for a while because I need a drink because my mouth is quite dry. But be wildly curious. What do you think that means? Okay. Being wildly curious is, have you ever seen a puppy play? Have you ever seen a puppy in a new place? They run around, they carry on, they look at every single inch of your property, of your house, everything. Every room in your house, every nook, every cranny. They are wildly curious. And the reason they do that is to get very familiar with the space, so it becomes comfortable. And I think this can segue into business or anything really. Being wildly curious allows you to figure out every facet of your business, every facet of where you can take your business or yourself or your personal development. You just got to be curious. Look at all the options that are out there. Guys, there's more than one way to skin a cat. If what you're doing right now is not working because you found the first thing that works for you, look around. Be wildly curious. I think the people really, I don't know what it is. I see it a lot in the network marketing community, and it's not a big dig at them, but they all say they're open-minded, yet the minute somebody is against their product, that person is ignorant. No, not really. It's just that they see another way, or they don't like your way. And just because your way doesn't resonate with them doesn't mean your way is the wrong way either. It doesn't mean your way is the right way. Be curious. There is so many ways to make a living in today's world. Podcast being one of them, YouTube being another one, online being another one, starting a business being another one. There is so many ways. We are the most blessed generation. Number 2, playing full out. Play full out in everything that you do. Make sure you give 120% when you're doing anything, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Guys, you do a podcast, make sure that every podcast you come correct, you come prepared, you go 100%. There was a saying when I was a diesel mechanic. What was it called? Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. The 6 P's. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. What a rookie move, Marvin. You gotta put your phone on silent. Sorry about that, guys. Put your phone, let me just put it on silent. Perfect. So playing full out, guys. You just gotta play full out. You just gotta go 100% in whatever you do, and I guarantee you will be better off for it. Number 3, structure is good. When you look at a puppy, what do they need? They need structure so that they can know what the rules and the boundaries they have for them that are set in place. And it allows them to be, let's say, more competent in their surroundings, more comfortable in their surroundings, more comfortable with their day. Structure is good. My dog needs to be walked first thing in the morning. He needs 2 meals a day. He's still growing. He's only 1 year old. He needs to be played with. You need to take this energy out. Then you also need to teach him how to behave. You need to teach him the rules, where you can go in the house, where you can't go in the house. There's so many. The structure is so important. Why should it not be important for you? Having structure in your day, knowing exactly what you're going to do, allows you to get more accomplished. Okay, so structure is good. If you've got any examples of your day and how you structure it so that others may learn from that, may get learnings from that, let me know. Post it on Twitter at FitProPodcast. If you don't have Twitter, send it to my email, marvinfitpro@gmail.com. There's a link in the show notes. Now that we've gone halfway, let's take a break and hear from our sponsors. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/FitProPodcast. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And we are back. Back with number 4. Number 4, guys, is test your boundaries. Test your boundaries, as puppies do this all the time. They're constantly trying to get around the rules. They're constantly trying to find ways to, some would say, annoy you, but what they're trying to figure out is where they can play. What's the comfort zone with you? Where can they go? What can they do? And then they play within those boundaries. As human beings, testing our boundaries is such a comfort zone extender. When you test your boundaries, when you push against the walls, you get to push them further out, and you push them further out. You get outside of your comfort zone, or you make your comfort zone bigger. So test your boundaries. Whatever it is you're doing, make sure you're on the edge of being, I don't know what the word is. You're on the edge of being out of control. And when you find that sweet spot, stay there. Push it out, and come back and design your business, your strategies around that. Okay, so test your boundaries. You don't like public speaking, go out and speak. Plain and simple. You don't like public speaking, go out and speak. Keep doing it. I guarantee you'll love it. And I use that example because that was me. I had no idea how to public speak. I wouldn't know what to say in front of a crowd. But the more I did it, the more comfortable I became. And guys, if you want me to do some public speaking, let me know. Hit me up. We can do it Skype. We can do it anyway. I don't care. We can do it live. If we are international, remember, I'm in Australia. Pay for it and I'll come. Now, number 5, protect those that protect you. I feel like it is something that is left behind nowadays. People like to step on people to get to the top. When you look at a puppy, they show love and affection towards those that show love and affection towards them. The person that feeds them, cleans them, and gives them somewhere to sleep at night, they protect those people. They become very, very protective. It's the same as in business. Protect those that protect you. Protect your mentors. Protect the people that pick you up. Your family and friends that pick you up. The ones that don't protect you. The ones that don't nurture you. You don't need those people in your life. Protect those that protect you, and it's just honestly good karma, guys. I don't believe in karma, but what I do believe is being a good human being to those that have been good human beings to you. You don't need to step on anybody. You don't need to climb any fucking ladder. There's more than enough in this world when it comes to monetary value, or when it comes to love and compassion. There's more than enough out there for everybody. So protect those that protect you. Number 6 rounds all of these up. It's a combination of being wildly curious, playing full out, and testing your boundaries. This is failing forward faster. When you fail forward, you learn, guys. It's those learning experiences. So when you test your boundaries, hey, you may not come out without any scratches, but you know what? You know not to go there again. Yeah, this is what puppies do all the time. They may jump from a higher distance than they've ever jumped, and they'll hit the floor a bit hard, and they go, oh, probably not going to do that again. Okay? And they learn from those experiences, or they try and go in a room they're not allowed to. You yell at them, and they go, okay, probably not going to do that again. But then I know where to play within, right? So as humans, when we fail forward, so when we fall on our flat on our face, guess what? You got 2 hands, 2 feet. You can push yourself back up, figure out what went wrong, start again. In life, you've got all these chances, especially now when you're young. I'm assuming everybody that's listening to this is between the 28 and 35 demographic, purely because that's what my stats say. But if you're young enough that you've just finished school and you're still at home, you don't pay rent yet, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do, guys. This is the optimum chance to fail forward. In life, we can fail, and we live in a society that will always go, okay, so you failed those last 20 times, let's give you another chance, and you can do whatever you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. This is the same in America. This is the same in a lot of democratic countries, capitalistic countries. You're allowed to fail, and after you fail, you're allowed to pick yourself back up and try again. Whatever you're doing right now might not be your thing. Podcasting might not be my thing, right? I might fail in a year's time, and I might look back at this and go, I probably could have done this, and this better. But those are the learnings, and then I can structure my next venture on that. I don't see that happening because I've got amazing fans and amazing subscribers, and I absolutely love this concept. Woo! What did you think of that? Those are things I learned from my puppy, guys. 6 things I learned from my puppy. Let's go through them again. Be wildly curious, play full out, structure is good, test your boundaries, protect those that protect you, and fail forward faster. Make sure you visit FitPro Podcast at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on our website, on iTunes, and at my email. All the links are in the show notes below. Again, this podcast was brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/FitProPodcast. Guys, thanks for listening to the show. Part 2 with Chelsea Simpson should come out later this week. If you're pumped for that, big thumbs up on this episode. Guys, thank you. Thank you. The reason I keep doing this is because I see the response, I see the numbers go up, and it's not just about the numbers, but it allows me to speak my mind, it allows me to stay motivated, and allows me to be creative. Make sure you're living your life in a motivated and inspired state so that you can get the most out of every single day, guys. I love you all. Thanks for subscribing to the FitPro Podcast. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe to the show if you have not already. This is the FitPro Podcast, and I'm out. Peace.